Hi, Neighbor Rich here. Welcome to my channel. This has been a long time coming. There have been a lot of people that have really wanted me to do this. And so I'm happy to announce that this is my very first YouTube video. And I really hope that you'll enjoy the content that I've got planned, and we'll have a lot of fun together as we go through this adventure together. So obviously, you're one of the questions you're going to have is, what are going to be the contents that you're going to be planning to do? And honestly, I've got some things planned for sure, but I mean, my content is going to be certainly cars. Obviously I've got the Z06 over here, and that's just such a beautiful car. But I've got a lot of friends that have very nice cars. And so I'm going to be doing cars, going to be doing interviews with people with cars, behind the scenes kind of stuff. And also, I'm planning to do interviews with people, but, also talk about life lessons and things that I've done over the past, and things that hopefully will be helpful to everybody. So anyhow, welcome to the channel, and let's get started with today's upload. Today's upload is partly going to be about my Z06, but also, I wanted to let you know that I did have to go to Best Buy the other day and actually pick up this camera that I'm actually using right now. It's a GoPro 10. And, some of the things that you should know if you're going to look at these GoPro 10s, it comes in a nice little case, and they give you this to kind of charge up the batteries. They give you 2 batteries, but the entire list of instructions is right here. That other booklet is just about warranties and things like that. But I mean, there are really like no instructions, and hopefully you can figure out how to get this thing working. For me, it was a little bit of a challenge. Anyhow, with that said, I do want to give you a little tour of my workspace area, because that is going to be important. And then we're going to head over to Best Buy again, because I've got some unfinished business to do with some of the folks there. So, I've got a lot of things here that I just really would like to talk to you about, because I think it's kind of fun. Everybody has their own personal slant on a workspace, and there's no question I am no different. For me, a workspace should have something that you love. And for me, that is definitely Corvettes. This shows, the C1, 1953, all the way through to the C7. I didn't get an update for the C8 yet, but I like the fact that the C7 is the only car that's red. And so I may end up just keeping that for a long time. Marvel, big Captain America fan, and Marvel. Always have a Corvette calendar handy without question. And the other thing that I always have is my mug. And I think maybe some of you have seen this already, but it says, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy a Corvette, which is the same thing. So anyhow, just wanted to walk you around a little bit. This is actually a little model of the very first Corvette that I ever got. It is a 1993 ZR1. It was called King of the Hill, and it was really a slick car. I loved it from the fact that it opened, the engine bay opened like that, not just a little hatch, but actually the entire thing lifted up and out of the way. And what was really cool, I mean, they were like 4 inches wider. They were 405 horsepower, but they actually were higher than that. GM kind of underrated the horsepower. And the thing that was kind of cool about them is that you could tell from the light was mounted to the outside, the brake light. And on no other Corvette have they really ever done that. So that was kind of cool. My second Corvette was one just looking like exactly like this, which is a basically a it was a 2002 Corvette convertible, silver. It was a manual, and I really loved it. And now my new Corvette, of course, is the Z06, which was kind of interesting. I mean, this is just a little model that I have in my window, but nothing really exciting about it, except it's interesting that the Stingray and the name Stingray actually was only until 1979. It went kind of from 63 to 79 on some cars. And then after that, they didn't really have Stingrays again until they came out with the C7. And so that was kind of cool. So anyhow, this basically is my workspace. This is where I'll be doing editing. This is where I'll be doing a lot of stuff. This is the window where I walk by a lot of times, and I have a neighbor that I sometimes get to see what he's doing. And the last thing I wanted to show you, which was kind of cool, is that when Corvette did their 50th anniversary, GM did a little thing where they took, you know, like a montage of some of the different Corvettes over the years. And then St. Vincent actually put out stamps that were legitimate stamps that, you know, you could actually use or mail stuff with. And, you know, they had a tribute to the Corvettes and the series through the years. This took you up to the C5 because, again, this was the 50th anniversary. Well, we're back out in the garage and getting ready to get into the Z06. And, you know, I never get tired of this. This is like my favorite thing. You get in and you do a cold start. Here we go. Oh yeah, never get tired of that one. So we'll get this bad boy going and head up to Best Buy. Well, we have arrived here at the Best Buy, and trying to get out of Corvettes is not always the easiest thing to do. Oh, I know why that's doing that. I always ride with my lights on, and so I actually need to just go dink, dink, and put it back to auto. Anyhow, you know, getting out of a Corvette isn't always the easiest thing to do, especially when you're trying to hold a GoPro. But, you know, we'll be headed into Best Buy now, and we'll see what they have to say about, you know, GoPros and about, you know, equipment and things that you can get. So let's get this going. When you really try to get this going, you know, it's not as easy of equipment as you would think. You have to buy these SD discs. They come in about 4 different sizes. 256, 128 gig, 32 gig, 64 gig. And so depending on how much your usage is going to be, it depends on like how much you would actually use that. But you know, the GoPro actually seems like it's really, really a nice piece of equipment. This is the GoPro that I actually got. It's the 10, and even though it doesn't come with a lot of instructions or help, it is like reasonably simple to, I think, get up and operating. And so now we're ready to go. Well, that'll do it for my very first YouTube video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I really hope that you'll subscribe to the channel and you'll look forward to the next uploads that I'm planning to do. I think there'll be a lot of fun and a lot of excitement, and I really hope you enjoy it. So for now, I pray and hope that you will hit that subscribe button and the likes thumbs up, and I really appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day.